Hey everybody, Dr. B here. 3 reasons why I absolutely need you to go sign up for my free workshop and training. Here is a slightly younger and slightly better looking version of myself to bring you those reasons. I want to teach you guys the most powerful breathing technique on the planet, and you can't learn it anywhere else because I created it. That's right. I took ancient wisdom, combined it with our most advanced science, and I created a technique that's literally going to blow your mind. It's literally going to change everything because your reality is all right here. And this one single breath technique can change your reality. It changes your neurology. It changes you on the level of your DNA. So it only takes 2 minutes to learn. It is a single breath technique. You don't have to sit on a pillow for 25, 35, 45 minutes. It really only takes one breath, and I want to teach you that one breath technique. If you're here to watch crack videos because it gives you a peace and tranquility, I want you to know that that peace and tranquility actually exists inside of you already, and I want to give you the one breath technique that can help you bring out that peace and tranquility whenever and wherever you want it. So go sign up for the video. Hurry up, go sign up for it right now. I also want to tell you about the 30-day challenge. Look, if you watch these videos because you have back pain and you're 35 years old or less, then it's probably not that complicated. You need my spinal care routine. My spinal care routine will at least reduce your pain, if not completely eliminate it all forever, okay? And also too, if you're confused about what to eat because half the internet tells you should be eating T-bone steaks for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and the other half of the internet tells you should be eating flowers out of your garden, come to my webinar. I have things I want to share with you. And yeah, diet and exercise and all that. And of course I want to come like with this intensity because I want to be on a platform where I don't have to censor myself, and I want to say things that you probably wouldn't expect to hear me say. There's so much more to this webinar. Sign up, come learn the breathing technique. That's the starting point. Guys, if any of this interests you, you need to sign up right away. There's a link down below in the description, drbrentsays.com, or just go click on the link in the pinned comment or in the description. You need to sign up for this right away because I'm going to let it fly in a way that I've never let it fly before. This is a private workshop, okay? It's a private platform. There's no censorship here. This is the most raw Dr. B that you could possibly get. But I need you to sign up. I'm here to change lives. I'm here to help you. I know not everyone can get on an airplane and fly across the world and get their back cracked, but this is the next best thing. This is all for you guys, but you need to go sign up down below, drbrentsays.com. Click on the link. I look forward to seeing you guys there. Thanks so much. Enjoy this video. Go sign up first though, okay? Bye. Put some stuff here. What hurts the most of all this? We got some neck, shoulder, low back.
Mainly lower back, I would say. The second to that would be ankles. I'm a bartender by trade, spend a lot of hours on my feet and suffering. I have fallen arches too, just from years of doing sports. If I'm sleeping on a mattress a weird way or something, sometimes I had to rotate my hips underneath me just to make sure that it stretches the right muscles or else they lock up in the morning.
Okay.
But I'd say lower back more than anything else. It affects sometimes like my bowel movements and stuff too. I can feel really, really stuck even though I haven't really eaten anything out of the ordinary.
Gotcha.
So it kind of bleeds over into that.
Okay, really good awareness of all those things though. Ankle, what's in the front of the shoulder there on the left?
It clicks when I raise it.
But you do have some pain in the back left shoulder blade.
Yeah. So knots within and underneath the shoulder blade. Had a really bad bone bruise on my right ankle.
Okay.
When I'm done with the shift and everything, I try and do my stretches, I roll out my feet and everything, my ankles tend to swell for a good bit, so I had to elevate my feet for like half an hour, 45 minutes beforehand.
I'll start off with an exam here, and then we'll go through the adjustment. All right, let's see. What's this right here?
Benign mole. I've had it since when I was really little. Cut the 9 and ever since, so it just hasn't changed or anything.
All right, a little bit of a high left shoulder, head's tilted slightly to the right, high left mastoid process. Okay, so if we have a left atlas, that'll be a left anterior rotated, more complex listing, but we'll see. All right, go ahead and march in place for me. Yep, I can see the fallen arches there. Let's see if you're pronating too, though. Go ahead and turn around and face the other way. Good. No pronation. That's good right there. You can stop. No pronation in the Achilles tendons, so even though the arches are flat, the mid stance is still straight away here. You're not caving in. There's a little bit of a postural change here with this hump and then the flattening here. But just as long as you're aware of your posture, this won't get any worse, okay? Okay, checking on the scapula. Yeah, there we go. There's the tip of the scapula. High left shoulder. High left left mastoid. Good. Which hip did you say was higher? You said your right hip was higher.
Right,
didn't you?
yeah.
Left. Your left iliac crest is higher.
Okay.
So we'll see how that translates to your pelvis.
Even standing now, I can feel more of my weight being stable on the left side.
Mm-hmm. You feel more stable on the left?
Yeah. Like when I do a deadlift and I'm pulling the weight off the ground, the left is solid and the right sometimes it feels like it's hovering. And I have to really plant.
Okay.
So when I plant, I feel like I'm gonna fall to the right.
Okay.
Ever so slightly.
Okay, glute fibers. Well, you do have your glute fiber is higher on the left. That would mean that this is the anterior, rotated, the higher hip left. Lower hip rotation, posterior rotation on the right. All right, now close your eyes. Good, just looking for small swaying in your posture. Very stable, just a little bit forward to backward, almost no lateral sway. That's good. That means your pelvis is stable. So far, I'm not suspecting any hypermobility in your SI joints, but what you said is still important, so we'll see. Does your low back crack a lot by itself?
It used to. I used to, a while ago, I used to do like, not self-adjustments, but I would swing my leg across my body and I could get it almost like bubble wrap shooting straight up. And now it's like less than a dozen cracks and it just feels like there's still something stuck there.
Just a little bit of increased dampness in the low back here and the lumbar spine. And then, but over top of your sacrum is pretty consistent temperature read. Definitely has some drag there in the lumbar. It's cool from here to here. Most of the heat's coming off at the lumbosacral right here.
I don't think, like, mid-back has never really been an issue for me.
Okay,
it's always been, like, closer to the shoulder blades and in between the shoulder blades, and then lower back has been more up and coming, I'd say, within the last year and a half.
Let's see, bring your chin down to your chest. Back up. Good, bring your right ear down to your shoulder. This way. Good. Oh yeah, we definitely have a restriction. This T1 here, C7, T1. Yeah. This left side's getting big. Okay, that's good. Again, good. Right short stays short. That points to the left SI joint. Pelvis here. Do you have any pain, discomfort, tension? There?
Yeah, I can feel the tightness on the left side.
Okay, what if I push here on the right side?
A little bit of tightness.
A little bit of tightness. L5, any tightness here?
No, it just feels really, like, locked.
Muscles are very symmetrical. It's good. Not a whole lot of trigger points in the rhomboids and the traps. That's good. You have some tightness there, but it's actually not that bad.
Yeah.
What's your middle name?
It's a mixture of my mom's maiden name and my Vietnamese given name, so it's Dang Khoa.
Dang Khoa?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Khoa means like pinnacle of light or knowledge in Vietnamese, so I'm told.
It's pretty cool.
I like to think so, but I don't try and hype myself up too much over it.
Why not? What's your name?
It is. No, yeah.
You're the, I find it's like very egotistical when it comes to naming. We name, human beings. Just, when I had to name a human being, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the most incredible, amazing thing.
Right.
And it's, like, wow.
Yeah.
But then I realized after a while, I don't think that parents are naming children. I think that children, people, come with names.
Okay.
I think name is like an identification tag that's part of your condition, your constitution when you're born, and that parents just intuit what the names are.
Yeah.
And the reason I feel that way is because people match their names so often.
Okay.
You know, you look at the meaning of someone's name and you look at that person and you're just like, okay, that makes sense. And, you know, because otherwise it would be that our parents name us and then we grow into that name. You know what I mean? It's like we're labeled. It's like someone put a label on a can of fish,
Right.
but it said meat.
Yeah.
And over time, that can of fish it became meat just because
Yeah.
it was labeled that way.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess it kind of works that way too in some ways, quantumly. They both exist at the same time in possibility, of course, but
Yeah.
I do enjoy your humbleness, my friend.
Oh, no, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. No pillar of light, no pinnacle of light would ever claim to be a pinnacle of light, that's for sure. Because any pinnacle of light knows that they have just as much shadow and darkness. The brighter the light, the darker the shadow.
Or, yeah, the more shadows you cast, honestly.
Alright, I'm going to push back into the lumbar and see. Left versus right. Left, right. Do you feel one more than the other?
Left feels more tender. Right feels more, I want to say guarded.
Test the lumbar spine, see where we're going to adjust that.
It's kind of funny, like after you having kind of done some testing on the SI joint on my left side, like it feels really tender even now lingering, I'd say.
Okay, good. Thank you for the feedback.
Yeah.
Let's see. Any difference right or left here? Does one feel more?
No difference.
Right or left here?
No difference, just tightness.
How about here? Right or left here?
Little tender on the left. Not really.
Your left hip up here like this, good and down. Okay, so we would have a PL on that L5. It's gone this way. It would be easier to adjust that from the right side. So we'll adjust your lumbar when you're laying on this side, and we'll adjust your SI when you're laying on that side.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got that all dialed in. We know that I found that this transition area right here just is a little stuck. That's going to help move things around, but really up here is where we're going to do some work.
Off what you were saying about names. My mom's name is Vinh, pronounced Vin. My dad's name is Son, S-O-N.
Okay.
So I was the firstborn of two. My younger sister was the last of our siblings and everything. So when I was born, they anglicized both their names put together. So Vin, Son, and they made it Vincent. It doesn't work the other way around, but they really like the show Friends, so they named my sister Rachel after Jennifer Aniston. But yeah, growing up, they always told me, you know, like, you're your own person, but remember, like, you're also the sum of the parts.
You know, you have a cell from mom and a cell from dad, and they combine.
Yeah.
It's just wild how
Very
it
much
works.
so. Yeah.
I've seen pictures of it. They have some really cool pictures of like the moment of fusion of the DNA. You know, like sperm gets in there and then the DNA are mixing for the first time. It's just like, I don't know. Yeah, there's no words for it really. And yeah. They are my greatest teachers.
Yeah.
I guess that's the answer. Is being taught and humbled
Yeah.
by children constantly. I thought I was a patient person before children. I was like, I totally have my cool.
Right.
Just breathe it out, Brett. Never raise my voice again.
Yeah.
All right, I found a couple of things to crack today.
All right.
We're going to start here in the upper back. Nice and gentle breathing and sinking here. We're going to follow the breath. Good. Very gentle. Just going to open this up. Good. I knew that was, yeah, that was good. Now working our way up here. Just trying to loosen it up as we get to the more stuck segments. Good. Another breath in here. Good. And out. I knew it. I knew that one was going to be stubborn. We're going to have to do a little different style. Good. Gonna bring the head over to the side. Gonna just let the shoulders sink in. Right there. Good. Just loose here. Good. 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 Ooh. Get out. Down. Good. We're gonna bring the hip down, shoulders up. Good. Little push here. Good. Now let's get that lumbar spine adjusted. This is where the majority of your back pain is coming from. Good. And you're breathing, sinking. Good. This is the L5. Good. We're going to bring it back this way. Okay. Deep breath in through your nose. Good. And out. Good. Shoulders sinking. Good. Okay, lay on your back. To the right. Back to center. Turn your head to the left. Table, very good. You're good at that. Good. There's still one more though. Here, let this relax one more time. This side here. Good. Sinking in. Let the shoulders relax. The nice relaxing sounds of a snowplow. Ah! See, I did it. I was just about to do it. I remember though. It's your right ankle.
Not that it's tender or anything. I mean, they're both pretty resilient after me beating them up for years.
Sure. Let's see if the talus is restricted. The talus is actually nice and mobile here, so we should get some good results. Or at least it shouldn't be too tender if I'm pulling. How's this feel? How's the pressure on that joint right there?
It feels like a knuckle that's ready to go. Like
that right there?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Right. Very nice and gentle. The's no contraindications to adjusting your ankle today. It's actually, it sounds like a very important time to adjust your ankle.
Yeah.
We're going to give this a little pull in this direction. Good shoulders and hips, good.
Ooh, yeah.
Perfect. That should help with the swelling a little bit too.
Uh-huh.
All joints work like pumps, and as long as the joint is moving, then it's pumping fluid.
Right.
And so when you have a joint that's stuck, like that one was, the fluid doesn't get pumped.
Yeah.
Do you know what's happening right now?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes people don't know. It's really hard to explain because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just really tighten this up here and then wrap a towel around your neck.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's fine. But we're just following your breath like the other adjustments as you breathe out. Good. And then at the end of your breath, we'll give a push like that. Good. We'll follow the next breath out and sinking. Good. Letting it all go. Very nice.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. No words.
I know, that's how I felt too. It's
Yeah. No, it's like when you're watching The Incredibles and he's fighting that robot and he throws out his back and then the robot just keeps on like trying to pull him apart and it finally happens and you're just like, oh yeah. Oh. Yeah. I might be 6'2" normally now and 6'3" on a good day after this.
That was a really good one. It was really thorough. Really,
Uh-huh.
we got all the way down, all the way
Yeah.
through. Lots of cavitations, lots of extra cavitations.
Yeah.
High shoulder down. Good. And then we got a high left ear. Bring that down. Good. Good. Keep pushing. Ah, hate it when it doesn't.
It doesn't crack.
Push. Good. Push, push, push.
And as I get older, whether I'm turning into my parents or something, but something that they always said was you have 2 eyes, 2 ears, and 1 mouth. So look and listen more than you speak. And I think in my line of work, it definitely becomes useful. Because a lot of my customers that I've come across and really gotten to know, I don't really, I'm an open book for, lack of putting a pun on that and everything with everything we're talking about. But a lot of people just want to be heard. Mm-hmm. They don't want to come in and, So I work with, do you want comfort or do you want results? If you're asking me to give you an answer or to think about solving a problem, I can do that. Mm-hmm. But if you'd rather me just shut up and listen and give you a beer or make you a drink, then I can do that too. So kind of what you were edging on it earlier with kindness and compassion and everything, I think it doesn't cost anything, but it's very scarce as a resource right now in society and the way the world is built. So why not just, I want to leave places a little bit better than when I arrived, and people the same way too. Just planting little seeds here and there, and paying it forward.
Yeah. Imagine if we all did that.
Right. It starts with one though.
All right, sir. That was a fantastic adjustment. Everything that I possibly could have cracked perfectly. Yeah. So that you'll feel better after this. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I expect it to last a little bit too.
Okay.
And
awesome.
So it probably wouldn't be. You don't need a million. You're young and you're in pretty good shape. You don't have any major red flags. There's no herniated disc, no pinched nerves here, or anything like this. It's pretty straightforward mechanical back pain.
Gotcha.
So it shouldn't take that long to fix and for you to feel better. If there's ever a plateau or a point where it stops, then any effort on your behalf always makes you need me less. Stretching is the key. Even 10 minutes a day of stretching will far reduce your need for me or any other doctor. You'll feel significantly better after this. Okay. And we can just let's do a tune-up here in a couple weeks. I'd say come back in 2 or 3 weeks. Okay. And then we'll do it again. Gotcha. And then after that, we'll probably let it go. And then you can just call me when you need to.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah.